Raghav, started each day in the heart of a bustling city, Delhi, with the first light of dawn. The symphony of morning traffic and chirping birds would begin, signaling the start of another race. A race he felt he was constantly losing. Stuck in the suffocating gridlock, Raghav would just grip the steering wheel, his expression a mask of fatigue. The honking horns and revving engines were a soundtrack to his daily frustration. Traffic, deadlines, endless reports. It was a cycle that seemed to have no end. He'd walk into his office, a towering glass building that promised success, and brace himself for another long day. But inside, the promise felt hollow. He'd stare at the endless rows and columns on his spreadsheet, the numbers blurring into a meaningless pattern. His work felt monotonous, a repetitive dance of tasks that brought no real satisfaction. He'd sometimes look at the small idol of Lord Ganesha on his desk and wonder, is this it? Is this really the life you've planned for me? Happiness always seemed just out of reach, a distant mirage. Promotions and bonuses, the supposed rewards for all this sacrifice, felt impossibly far away, and any fleeting moment of joy was just that fleeting. He'd watch his colleagues chatting and laughing by the water cooler, their camaraderie a world away from his silent focus. But deep inside, beneath the surface of the dedicated employee, a void was growing. He'd stare out of the office window at the sprawling city lights. The vibrant street food stalls below selling panipuri and dokla, a world of life and flavor he felt completely disconnected from. A profound emptiness echoed within him. He'd sigh, rubbing his tired eyes, and the question would surface again, a quiet, persistent whisper. Is this all life has to offer? The slow, deliberate tick of the office clock seemed to amplify his sense of stagnation. As the office lights dimmed and evening approached, he'd reluctantly pack his laptop, each day feeling exactly the same, stressful, draining, and deeply unfulfilling. One evening, instead of heading straight into the familiar chaos of traffic, he made a different choice. He decided to take a walk in a quiet city park as the sun began to set. The air was filled with the gentle sounds of birds settling in for the night and a soft wind rustling through the leaves. He saw children laughing as they played, and elderly people walking their dogs, a simple, peaceful rhythm to their movements. Then something caught his attention. An elderly man, dressed in a simple dhoti and kurta, was patiently teaching a group of eager children how to plant saplings. Raghav watched, captivated. There was an undeniable joy in that small circle, a joy that had nothing to do with promotions, bonuses, or spreadsheets. He slowly walked closer, an observer drawn to a warmth he hadn't felt in years. The man's eyes, weathered by time, sparkled with a deep sense of contentment as he handed a small plant to a child. The children, in turn, giggled as they worked together, their small hands patting the soil around the new life they were nurturing. Gathering his courage, Raghav approached politely. "Excuse me?" he began. "Why do you spend your evenings here, doing this?" The elderly man looked up, his smile warm and inviting. He gestured to the children and the small saplings. "True wealth isn't money, my son," he said, his voice calm and steady. "It's knowledge that you share, love that you give, and the peace you find in your own heart." His words struck a chord deep within Raghav, resonating with a truth he had long ignored. Walking home, his steps were slow, his mind contemplative. His own reflection in a shop window showed a thoughtful, questioning gaze. He saw flashes of his life, the stressful office, the boring meetings, the tired face staring back from the monitor. He finally understood. Money can buy comfort, yes. It can buy a nice car and a comfortable apartment, but it can't buy respect from your peers. It can't buy the genuine love of your family, and it certainly can't buy self-respect. Sitting on a park bench as the last rays of the sunset painted the sky, a profound realization dawned upon him. The next morning, light streamed through his curtains, but this time Raghav woke up with a new sense of purpose. He was determined to change. He pulled out a fresh notebook and began to write not just career goals, but life goals. He listed his skills, the things he was truly good at, and the knowledge he could share. He started dedicating time each day to learning a new skill, not for a promotion, but for the pure joy of growth. He would grow, not to climb a corporate ladder, but to truly excel, to become a better version of himself. Soon, the shift in his energy was palpable. His colleagues started noticing a new lightness in his step, a new spark in his eye. His transformation began to ripple outwards. He started by helping a junior colleague who was struggling with a project. Seeing the relief and gratitude on the young man's face gave him a jolt of satisfaction that no spreadsheet ever had. Sharing his knowledge, he discovered, became a new and powerful source of joy. He started guiding his team, fostering collaboration instead of competition. He found himself quietly smiling during meetings, not out of obligation, but from a genuine sense of contribution. His focus shifted from transactions to relationships. He started having lunch with his colleagues, sharing stories and laughter, building bonds that went beyond work. He made time for video calls with his family, being present in the moment, sharing smiles that reached his eyes. He even started volunteering on weekends, teaching basic coding to underprivileged children in his community. Seeing their faces light up as they learned, engaged, and happy. He understood a fundamental truth. True earning comes from the lives we touch. Naturally, this new Raghav did not go unnoticed at work. His boss, seeing his initiative and positive influence, would not appreciate. His team applauded him after a successful project, not just for the result, but for his leadership and support. He felt a sense of fulfillment that was deeper and more lasting than any bonus. He became known not just for his excellent work, but for his wisdom, his guidance, and his willingness to help others grow. At home, he would journal his thoughts, his expression calm, and he'd offer a silent thank you to Lord Ganesha, not for wealth, but for this beautiful, meaningful life. Now, when Raghav walks in the park, his smile is peaceful, his heart is content. He sees his journey in flashbacks, the sterile office, the mentoring sessions, the smiling faces of the children he teaches. Looking at the sunset, he feels a profound sense of inner peace. He has found his true wealth because money is temporary. It comes and it goes. But real earning is eternal. The lives you touch, the wisdom you gain, and the peace you cultivate within yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content that aims to inspire and uplift. See you in the next video.